how his automatic line. Not all of his lines are actually automatic. He had some manual production lines, wherein operators or factory workers were manually picking a lot of items from a bin and putting them on a conveyor. So he saw that. He worked furthermore down the line and ended up on the end process of the line where he saw his conveyor, again, with products now being sorted out by a sorting machine. Okay? Sorted into different bins, different products of different sizes, shapes, and products go respectively to different bins. Okay? He saw this. And then again, not all his lines were automatic. Some were manual. Operators were manually sorting out product A to this bin, product B to this bin, product C to this bin. And then he went back to his office after that and thought. This was his thought process. We have a high mix, low volume of products. What does this mean? This means he has a variety of products. And sometimes he produces them in small amounts. So with this, he said that it gives pressure on him reconfiguring his equipments for fast product changeover. Because he need to keep doing mechanical adjustment every time there's a product change. So he felt that. Then, some more, this equipment cannot cater to new products. He has new products. Oh, there's a maximum width for my machine. I need to buy a new machine maybe, or I need to modify this. So actually, the machine was lacking flexibility. This is what he felt. And then he thought also, if I get investors' money and expand, I may have to buy more of this, right? Or maybe hire more of them, right? So, and he also realized this, that on his manual production lines, his operators were exposed to labor-intensive tasks. Sometimes they have to pick heavy and rusty items, sharp, or even hazardous items. So luckily, he attended this. So you're all very lucky. Okay? Luckily, you're here. Okay? Because of this seminar, he learned about this, robots and grippers. So later on, we have universal robots to talk about more of this. Nachi, right? And grippers also, because without the right gripper, you may see the object, but you cannot pick it. Just imagine a person with an eye, but has no hand, right? So later, we have On Robot and Zimmer to talk more about the grippers. But most especially, he learned about 3D vision with Pick-it. Okay? And just like what Max said, it's not 2D, it's 3D. He can see the depth of the item and pick it. He can see the product at an angle and pick it. Okay? So he was convinced. So, what he did was he tried to compare the feeder sorter machine versus the 3D bin picking. In which parameters? First, high mix, low volume, which we have already realized. It lacked flexibility, but the bin picker was highly flexible because of the fact that the robot was programmable and the vision can be taught to a lot of products. Equipment costs, the bin picker was lower. Maintenance task costs, of course, the machines were high. You had a lot of electrical parts, so you need electricians, and you have a lot of mechanical parts, so you need a lot of technicians to maintain them. Well, this one was minimal. Actually, nowadays, even an operator can do some programming of the robot. You just need to give them some proper training. In terms of footprint, you can see that the bin picker was smaller, relatively. And in terms of usability, this one was average. Depends on how skillful the HMI programmer, who are touchscreen programmers here, depends on how, if you have time, you make it nice, right? No time, just put a button to start up, okay, ready, right? But for the 3D bin picker, it is modern. It is user-friendly. web-based. Everything is web-based. You don't even have to install the software anymore. So, obviously, for this, the 3D bin picking was a wise choice. So he went back to the start of the process line and deployed this. So before he had this, now he had this. Okay? You can see the footprint change. He got rid of this. And at the end of the process line, he had this before, now he had this to sort. Okay? Some more, he was able to reduce the ergonomic hazards because the operator now, replaced by the bin picker, was doing the labor-intensive, heavy, rusty, sharp, and hazardous bin picking. Right? So, congratulations. Mr. Ilong Ma saved a lot of money for the company. He did the expansion and got a fast payback on the investment. He eliminated the use of feeders and sorters which lacked flexibility. So he was so happy that even the machine loading, CNC machine loading parts, he put a robot and a vision there also, 3D picking. The palletizing, kitting and assembly is wherein you connect or combine assembled parts. So he also implemented this. And nowadays in e-commerce, the automated warehouse system, how they have made it so sci-fi that you just choose a product and some robot or AGV will go fetch it, right? But you can still see the people there, the persons there, who are still manually doing the picking, right? Manually doing the picking. So we call it the pick station. This also is an opportunity to do 3D bin picking. Also, he thought of this, an automated storage and retrieval system, put the vision system on an AGV, okay, and then just tell the AGV, replenish my inventory, right? So the AGV goes around and try to put items on those that are locking stock ready. Also, you can give it a grocery list. Okay, I want 3 items of milk, 3 items of chocolates, go fetch it for me. Okay? So he also applied it to this. And he was successful. Ilong Ma was a success. Do you get a joke? Okay, do you know Elon Musk? Right? Everybody knows him, right? Actually, he was Singaporean. He started here. But don't tell anyone, okay? This is just a secret inside this room. Okay? So he actually founded the SpaceX, Tesla, Solar City, right? He is so disruptive now with the industry. So he was a success.
After sue you.
Oh, don't, that's why. This information, don't leak out, okay? Okay, so then we asked, then what happened to the operator? He lost his job? Is it? No, he went to Singapore Poly and took a part-time diploma. Okay, in what? Diploma in Engineering, Advanced Manufacturing. So here, he took up certificates in Engineering Design, Manufacturing Technology, IoT and Manufacturing. Right? This is correct, Mr. Correct, right? This is one of your programs, right? That guy became this. So he now became a robotic expert. Imagine, from being a bin picker, picking 1,000 items, now he became a robotic expert. And they all live happily ever after.